What's up, YouTube? This is Big Mike. And first of all, I want to give a shout out to Ticket TV. He did a video talking about, he did another video, actually, I think it was last week, calling for the Houston Rockets to trade Chris Paul. He did another one today, and he's 100% correct. The Houston Rockets need to trade Chris Paul. He's clearly on the downside of his career. His shooting percentage is at its lowest in his career. His three-point shooting is down. His points per game is at its lowest, I think, since his rookie year. Even his free throw shooting is down to his lowest point of his career. He's more inconsistent, and more importantly, he's very injury prone. And he's just very, very inconsistent now. This isn't the same Chris Paul that played with the then New Orleans Hornets that was giving you 22, 23 points a game, capable of dropping 35. This isn't the same Chris Paul that was giving you 23 points, 11 or 12 assists, 2-3 steals, always most leaders in steals. He's not the same guy. His defense has slipped. I think that the Rockets, as we've gone deeper into the season, all right, we're past 20 games. You can clearly see that this Rockets team is not going to be the same team they were last year. And I think you cut your losses now and you trade him, because Chris Paul is only going to get older. He's going to get slower, and he's going to be more injury prone, and you're going to be giving him money that clearly, to be honest with you, I hate to say it like this, but on his court performance, he probably doesn't deserve. Now, that contract might be more of a lifetime achievement thing, but it was always risky to give a guy that type of money at his age. I think, especially point guards, and especially a guy that's considered kind of a small point guard, Isaiah Thomas. Not that Isaiah Thomas is playing today, but the Zeke. Zeke started breaking down not too long after the Pistons won their second title. He's talked about it. He trained like crazy to go into the 90-91 season shooting, hurt his wrist. Then all of a sudden he started dealing with, he had surgery on the wrist. And then all of a sudden he started having injuries with other various parts of his body, ankles, then he just became a shell of what he once was. He still was a star player, but he wasn't Zeke. He wasn't the same guy he was in the 80s. And then ultimately I believe he tore his Achilles in, April of 94? There's very few John Stocktons and Gary Paytons when it comes to the point guard position. Most guys don't end up playing 19, 20 years, and most guys aren't as productive as those guys were for so long. Especially a guy with Chris Paul's, build. Even though Chris Paul is sort of smallish, he's always had this somewhat slightly stockyish build. I just always noticed that a lot of guys who, not always, Mark Jackson was sort of stocky, and he played a long time, but I always noticed a lot of point guards that kind of have these stocky type builds. They tend to get, they tend to get injured more. I don't know. Maybe it's just a false observation on my point. It might not be true. But tell me what you guys think, man. Do you think that Houston should trade Chris Paul, to stick it out, to ride it out? Does Houston get better? Tell me what you guys think.